afternoon, welcome to FanCam. Sheffield Wednesday taking on Nottingham Forest today at Hillsborough. As you can see, preparations are underway, including the pitch getting watered, which should put the pitch in a little bit better nick because the weather's quite good today. Lots of sunshine, so it's a good day for playing football. We've got to get revenge on Nottingham Forest after they beat us 1-0 at their place on Jose Semedo Day, if you remember that. And Sheffield Wednesday in good form at the moment, having beat Crystal Palace with a Leroy Lita goal. So fans will be turning up in the droves, despite Sky being here. We're expecting a bumper crowd to see Sheffield Wednesday taking on Forest. Let's get round the ground and see what the fans think about all this. I've been told that you two know nothing about football, and you obviously do. So we'll talk to all of you, but we'll give you a bit of practice time. You can listen to these guys first, all right? Right, Sheffield Wednesday taking on Forest. We've got to get revenge for Semedo Day when they dinked us 1-0 at their place. What are you thinking today?
That's a 2-1. 2-1 Wednesday, yeah.
We're in good form at the minute, aren't we?
Well, yeah. We're picking a few results up now. That's what we've needed, haven't we? At the end of the day, we've had a bad start to the season. But it's all coming together now at the end of the day. That's what we need.
Do you think do you think we're winning games that maybe earlier in the season we might have lost? You know, like these tight games where we're just winning 1-0, etc.
Well, most of the season we aren't winning a game against anyone in top half, didn't we? So it's making a difference now beating them teams in top half. So yeah, it's looking up now.
Are you slightly full confidence at the minute going into the end of the season? Then we're going to be all right.
Yeah, we'll stay up. Easy now.
We're in front of the Sky cameras this afternoon. Does that make or break our result? I mean, we've had times where we just can't win for toffee in front of Sky.
We've not been that too bad this season, though, really, have we? We've about 3 wins, haven't we, now, with Sky cameras? So, yes, I think we'll be all right.
And over to yourselves then. So, you're just watching the Forest players come in. Did you boo any of them?
Not really. I think they all enjoy a good manicure and pedicure, though.
We all boo Billy Sharp. Yeah.
So, are you expecting to win today?
Obviously.
Yes, 2-1.
Who's going to score?
Goal machine, Gary Medine. If they let him play.
Yeah. not seen the starting lineup. He's probably going to be on the bench, I would imagine.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Right, no problem. I'm making it up. Connor Wickham. Talk to me about Connor Wickham. He's had a bit of a slow start, but you reckon he can kick into gear?
Yeah, I think he's a good player. He's shown signs of it, really, hasn't he? But it's just getting that goal and he'll be gone. I think that'll be it. It'll be spot on. As soon as he gets that first goal, breaks ice, doesn't it, end of the day.
And what about the impact of Leroy Lita coming to Sheffield Wednesday?
Oh, it's massive, really, isn't it? End of the day, we needed a goal scorer, so that's what we're missing out on. So finally got that goal scorer, so hopefully he'll score goals keepers up, won't he?
And where you guys sat today then?
We're in Cop, aren't we? We've got tickets for Cop.
Good view. So live on Sky, got to make some noise because I think. Yeah,
definitely.
I've got my own chant.
Go on.
Do you want to hear it? Up the Wednesday people. It's a bit cringy, but
Do it again.
Up the Wednesday people.
Tell she don't come.
Right.
I like your hair.
I wish I had some. So this Up the Wednesday people chant, you think it's going to catch on?
Yeah? Yeah? I shout it on my own. Up the Wednesday people. Yeah, put goals in the net, please.
And they did.
They did?
Yeah,
they did it, so...
Well, it's working then. What we need when you go on Cop is like come down to the front just before they kick off and shout it loud like for FanCam, and we'll show everybody else how to do it.
Up the Wednesday people.
Well, we'll get it going. It's a great chant. We'll get this going.
What about the Wednesday style? Have you had that one? No. How does it go now? Ooh, sexy Wednesday. Ooh, sexy Wednesday style.
That's good. You've got to do the dance as well. Do the dance as well.
I can't do it.
Coming to the Sheridan Suite at Sheffield Wednesday to talk to the founder of the London Owls. Just talk to us a little bit about London Owls, what they do and what you get up to.
Okay, yeah, Neil, yeah. I mean, from the London Owls point of view, we were formed back in the 70s, very early 70s. There was about 3 or 4 of us, I guess, going up on the train every week, home and away. And then from that, we managed to form the club, and we got affiliated to the Associated Members Sports Clubs for London, ABSCIL. And from there, we get involved in darts, pool, football, these sort of quiz nights. So we got a fair old number, and it's a good time.
That's what I was going to say. That because it's not, this isn't just a group of like 5 or 6 Wednesday fans living down in London that get together and go to the pub, is it? It's a lot bigger than that.
Well, it is now. Yeah, I mean, originally as far as I'm concerned, originally it was 5 or 6 of us, in the buffet, going out every week to see Wednesday, and from that it's great. We formed a great friendship, and from there it snowballed, and obviously we had some bad years, and as you all know, in the 70s, and a bit better in the 80s, and then we grew, and I guess from that point of view, we've now formed a full club, and from there we've probably got I'm not sure how many affiliated members now, because I'm up in Northamptonshire now, but we've got a good group of people, and we've probably got, from our point of view, 100, 200 members who are there, and solidly coming up every week. Probably 10, 15, 20 coming up every week to home games, so it's good. And
you got a few celeb endorsements and celebrity members as well.
We from our point of view, we weren't too concerned to start with, to be honest, about having celebs, but we did approach 1 or 2 people like Michael Palin, for example, initially, who we since learned seems to say that he's a bit more of a Sheffield fan than a Wednesday fan, so we're probably pleased. We got him tickets for the 83 semi-final, but he don't seem to mention that. But then we've got people like Roy Hattersley who got involved with us for a while, and those sort of people. So Tommy out of Coronation Street is a regular follower Wednesday from London, and he's one of our members. So people like that, it's great that we have a little bit of celebrity as well.
And you're online as well at the minute. I noticed that London Owls didn't have any online presence, and all of a sudden there you go, and you've got all your events and what have you, and all the information and news about what you get up to on there.
Well, reasonably so, yeah. I mean, I think from our point of view, we have had a website for a while. It lay dormant for a while. I took it on with my son Christopher a few years ago, and with the help of others, people like Paul Wolfson, etc., we managed to move it forward. The fact that I've now retired as of yesterday, thank you. Then, from that point of view, I've been spending a bit more time on it, and want to continue to, because I think it's good. We try and do a mix of London Owls stuff, quiz nights and darts, and how we've got on, mixed with the latest news from the club. So,
Right in front of the players' entrance, we've spoke to you lads before, haven't we? So you're used to this. Fill us in. What happened since we last spoke to you?
It's had a little bit of positive, really, since the FA Cup match. We've been keeping performances, keeping clean sheets, and starting to score goals since Leroy Rita came in. I think he's going to be a great turning point from here on in till the end of the season.
And so are you full of confidence going into this close season then? We've got some tough games coming up, haven't we?
We do have some pretty tough games. Watford are a pretty good side. Even Leicester are, including some teams from top to the bottom, like Peterborough we still need to play for, Middlesbrough are on top, Cardiff, Barnsley. If we just keep 5 more wins under the belt, I'm sure we'll survive.
And this season we've had a bit of chopping and changing in terms of like the starting 11. Do you see us chopping and changing a little as we go into the close season, or do you think we're going to keep this team that we've got at the minute?
I think we'll probably keep the team we've got at the moment, because Leroy Leiters is a fantastic striker, and if he scores goals and keeps us up, I think we'll have a good end at season. I think we'll have a very good end at season.
A bullet header from Leicester in the last match, that were cracking watching that going, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was a bit shocked when we beat Palace last Saturday. Despite we lost to them at Selhurst Park, and we beat them at Hillsborough, so that's a bit of revenge from when they sent us down.
Yeah. And we played Forest last time at their end, and they ripped us off with a 1-0 win on Semedo Day. We can't have that, can we? We've got to get revenge today.
Yeah, definitely got to get revenge on them lot. They've got some good players in their side, but league position doesn't say it really. So hopefully we'll get 3 points, but it will be a tough game, and hopefully lads can pull it off.
Brilliant. And are you expecting a tough match today then?
I'm going to be a little bit optimistic, because Nottingham have been playing good form recently, despite changing managers going on and backgrounds from their owners. But I particularly think it's going to be a very tough game. Wednesday do have a good advantage because we've been on Sky a few times, only lost once, but the home advantage might say they tell the difference.
Okay, so it's time for goal predictions and score predictions. Let's have a go. Who's going to score? Who's going to win?
I think it's going to be a tight one, but I've got 2 predictions for scores: 3-1 to Wednesday and 2-1.
Well, how can you have 2 predictions? That's cheating.
Well, you gotta have a
Come off the fence. Which is it going to be?
2-1 most likely.
And who's going to score?
I say Leroy Eater gets 1 and Liera to be sharp.
Yeah, running up the wrong end of the pitch as always to smash his goals in. What about yourself?
3-0.
Yeah. Goal scorers.
Antonio Lita and Kieran Lee.
Fantastic. And yourself?
1-0.
Yeah.
And Miguel Liera to score it with a header.
Liera's on form this season in with these goals.
He's one of our best defenders we had so far. But despite he made a mistake against Nottingham at the City Ground, I'm sure he'll find a way to pay for that mistake here tonight against them.
Fantastic. Have a good match. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Up the house.
In the Sheridan Suite here, we've just been looking at all the pictures round on the walls, bringing back some cracking memories. Talk to us about some like the classic matches that you remember.
Oh yeah, I did make a list of these once, and it's now you've asked me straight away, it's kind of gone. But I would say from that point of view, if you go back, sometimes it's the games that are really the big games. Yeah. Like the semi-final, Wembley '93 and all these sort of things, and 1991, these sort of things. But I guess sometimes it's also the other games you remember as well, like the FA Cup. I think it was the third, fourth round replay against Crystal Palace at Villa all those years ago in the 70s. A great night, We won 3-2, Brian Joycey hat-trick, one of our heroes and this sort of stuff. Games like that stand out. And then you look at Blackburn when we beat Blackburn to go back up from the 3rd division to the 2nd division in the 80s, late 70s, sorry. Yeah. Those sort of games, they also stand out. And I suppose you get games like, being a Wednesday fan, there's classic games where we haven't won for about 20 games, and I can't remember them now, but you celebrate because we won 1-0 at some naff game away from home,
You see, I think with the Wednesday fans, there's different matches sticking each Wednesday fan's memory, don't they? So that's how it goes sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. And when you look at those games, you probably think about them mainly because of the achievement, but sometimes it's just about the day. Yeah. Sometimes, Notts County, and I will say this one for a lot of London, we hadn't won away for yonks in the early 70s, and we went to Notts County. We had a good day out, the London Owls, and a few beers beforehand, and somehow, miraculously, we end up beating Notts County 5-1 away from home, And that game is probably one of those big ones that stands out. Not many people remember that, but we had a great day, and we hadn't won for ages away from home, and suddenly out of nowhere, we win 5-1.
Brilliant. And what about players? Who's been your favourites over the years?
Well, I suppose favourites sometimes is different to the best, I suppose, yeah. And if you talk, sometimes you combine a favourite like a Waddle or a Carboni, whatever. They're kind of favourites of mine in the way they played. But then I look back and I look at players like Jeff Johnson, these sort of players who were, to me, they were favourite players for me in the sense that Andy McCulloch, these sort of players. I knew Andy a bit anyway from when I was reporting at Brentford and these sort of things. And he came here from Brentford. But they sweated blood for Sheffield Wednesday, Gary Shelton, these sort of players. There's some of my favourite players, Chris Turner in goal and these sort of things, who maybe aren't always the number one picks for people, but they're favourites as opposed to maybe the best.
30 minutes to go before kick-off. Are you nervous about today?
Not really, because with performance against Crystal Palace, I think we played fairly decent against them. And obviously they're a good team, but I think overall today, my predicted score might be 2-0. Yeah.
We were quite resilient against Crystal Palace, weren't we?
Yeah, we kept trying and we managed to squeeze a goal out of them, so I was proud of them, but it was a good game.
Do you think that a few Wednesday fans got frustrated during that match? Do you think that we need a little bit more patience while we turn the corner?
We didn't play too well, to be honest, but like we always do, we always manage to squeeze some out all the time, and that's what we did, so good game. And
we've got a tough run of games coming up, haven't we? Quite a few away games as well.
Tend to do good away though, some more than often, so shouldn't be too worried about them.
So are you expecting us to finish in this division then? You reckon we stop up?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely stop up. Yeah.
And would you reckon it'll go to the last match, or do you think we'll be safe before then?
Safe before then. Yeah.
So give us a prediction for today then. What's
2-0.
2-0. And who's going to score?
I think Lee's going to get 2. Yeah.
He's on fire, isn't he?
He's absolutely amazing player. I don't know what we'd be doing without him if we didn't get him on loan. I think we'd be in a lot of trouble.
Made a big difference, hasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of difference.
You're apparently Championship Fantasy Football Manager of the Month, or year, or Player of the Year?
Manager of the Month, January.
Fantastic. And what you had to do to get that then?
Pick the players that gave me the points, so some good strikers, some good defenders. Wednesday defenders, obviously.
Yeah.
Raider Johnson,
Yeah.
he's the main man, yeah.
Who have you got on your side then?
No Wednesday players anymore, unfortunately, which I should do now. Raider Johnson, Chris Wood, Matej Vidra, a lot of Cardiff and Leicester players.
Right.
They're the ones that have done it, unfortunately.
So what you won?
£500, this beautiful trophy.
£500.
And the chance to go on the pitch as well. That was the big one.
So massive Wednesday fan?
Massive Wednesday fan, yeah, all my life.
Yeah, you're having a good day then today?
Cracking day, yeah.
Do you think Wednesday's going to top it off and win today against Forest?
3-0. 3-0 Wednesday, yeah. You ready? You heard it.
Smile on your face.
I got to start. It's brilliant. Brilliant day.
So what are you going to spend your £500 on?
I've already spent it a few nights out.
What, this lot?
This lot, oh yeah, all these want to drink as well, so I brought a few people to share the moment with me.
So I'll let you, are you going to sit with a cup on the cop with that?
Some champagne from it, champagne from it.
Nice one, well done.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, cheers.
Here we go then, Sheffield Wednesday taking on Nottingham Forest at Hillsborough. The Wednesday fans are here, the Sheffield Wednesday Cop Band is here. Nottingham Forest fans have turned up in numbers and Sky TV's here. Can Sheffield Wednesday pull off a much needed victory against Forest and revenge the Samido day in front of the Sky cameras? Let's see. Pick the positives out of that for us, Dean.
Very difficult. I've had a nice cup of Bovril. It's been embarrassing at times. They're passing us off park. We're not getting hold of ball. Midfield's hardly seen any of it. When we've got ball, we're roofing it up front. Lita and Wickham not seeing much of it. Antonio's been a bit of a bright spark as he normally is. Even delivery from dead ball situations has been poor. Forest, I don't know. They're a good footballing team. They're playing us off park at some point. He's going to have to change something at half time, otherwise this could be an embarrassing.
What would you do though? Because Wickham's not really had much of a touch, has he? And Lita's not had much possession.
Neither of them have. We're not. I mean, we're just hoofing ball. Lita, he's not a big lad anyway, so hoofing ball to him's no good. Wickham can play to feet. He's a good footballer. Obviously, he's worth a lot of money, but he's not getting ball in right places either. So it'd be harsh to take one of them off. But that's what he did last week, and that changed it last week. We ended up winning, although that weren't a brilliant game either. I just think that he's changed formation from when we had good run. He's dropped Kieran Lee to bring Wickham in, and I'm not knocking Wickham at all, but I just think it's a bit strange. It almost goes back to the Bothroyd situation where he's here, we've got to play him. I just think maybe he might have to take him off, get back to formation that we're doing so well with us, bring Kieran Lee on, get him midfielder, solidify midfield a bit more, and maybe even JJ as well, bring JJ on because there is pace, and he caused problems last week when he come on against Palace, but they've got to get the foot on ball and stop them from playing football.
You're a Wednesday fan, aren't you?
Massive.
How long have you been a Wednesday fan for?
Since I was 5 years old. When I remember my first memory was Shading at Wembley, knock it goal in. Love them.
Do you come every week then?
I try to, unless it depends with our lads and kids and work and that, but I try and get there,
So what's like some of your biggest memories? What kind of football do you like to see?
We have been through it all, you know what I mean? I remember Waddle and Hurst, you know that, you know what I mean? But I managed my own side on Sundays. Yeah. We got a big quarter final tomorrow against Aston so I concentrate more on my own football now, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm a manager, lads. I've got to think, you know what I mean? I watch this and I take a lot of what Jones was doing into Sundays, like.
Oh dear.
So like wingers up and down and bombing on and all that stuff. Get big lad up, like Wickham does, got big lad up front. I try and watch it on a Saturday, put it into practice on a Sunday, like, you know what I mean?
And then do your lads pull it off?
What, pal?
Do your lads pull it off?
Wait, as long as you get 100%, I don't care. I don't mind me. If you get beat 5-0, if you get your all, that's all I can ask for, isn't it, as a manager?
Well, what's the difference between like football like this and your Sunday League side then?
End of the day, that's got 11 versus 11, hasn't there? And a football pitch, so it's what that puts into it as far as I'm concerned. But we need a Goyle next second half. I've been watching it, we need a Goyle second half, so.
Do you reckon your lads could take Wednesday today then?
We'd give him a game with where they're playing now, but I tried to sort out a charity match once, like, so I'll get one at the end of the season, maybe get a few ex-players in there, get it to Western Park, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those seasons.
So when's your next game? Tomorrow?
Quarter-final at Cup tomorrow, Aston away.
Oh,
can't wait, mate. You see me excitement, can't they?
Have you got any good players?
I've got Parks, who's a winger, like, he's up and down him. I've got our Tommy up front, Tommy at 8 lad. Right, he's a stack, but he holds that ball up and that lets midfield push on, the knows what I mean? So I'm hoping we can, because finals at Stockbridge's ground, like, so it'll be a big day out for everyone, you know what I mean?
Sound, well, we'll let you watch the rest of the match then, thanks.
All right, mate, take care, pal.
There we go then, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Done the double overs this season, including the 1-0 at their end, and then obviously coming and doing it to us on his home patch in front of Sky. We've got some tricky fixtures coming up, so it's going to be interesting to see how Dave Jones and the team respond to this. But hopefully, bigger and better things to come. See you next time.